Hello everybody and welcome back to a new episode of LSPDFR. In this episode I'm going to be showing you some of the progress I managed to make on my new solicitation callout again. I've made some quite steady progress throughout the last few weeks. I've been quite busy due to my exams as well. But yeah, I've managed to add some quite nice new features for you to see. And I'm quite excited about this. Currently I'd say the solicitation callout's about 90% done roughly. So I'm going to be sending it out now for beta testing, so people can tell me what to improve, what to change, what can be better, what has to stay, that kind of thing. So the final release will be as optimized as possible for all of you. So quite excited to show you some of the new features I've managed to add. Let's see if we can get the call out right now.
Unit 1, Lincoln 18, Citizens Report, Solicitation in...
Right, so there we go, we've got the solicitation. I'm just going to roll past this. So, I can't really remember the version I did last time around I did a video. Been really busy. So, I did add a lot of nice new things like the new awareness bar that we're going to see in a minute. And lots of new possible situations and that kind of thing. It's also been made quite a little bit harder to do properly. So the hooker is not allowed to notice you, otherwise she'll run away. And I've integrated a new point system that eventually I'm going to be using with FinKone to collaborate on some kind of reward system. We'll still have to work that out a little bit, but it's getting there. Really excited about this. Let's just hop past this traffic. That motorcyclist is really, really dangerous, but we're not going to pull him over right now because we don't have time. What is he doing against traffic? Right, so... ooh. Okay, so we've seen the potential hooker. So as we can see now, we have a hooker awareness bar. We're quite far away in an unmarked car, so she hasn't really got that much of a notice of our presence. But we have to be really careful that she doesn't notice us, or we might lose the chance to catch her in the act. So we're going to park up. Let's park up on the corner here, so we have a nice view of her while she doesn't notice us. So let's park up somewhere. Oh, that's not going to fit, is it? No. Alright. Let's park up there.
Fuck you too.
And there she is attempting to get into a car by performing some very provocative moves, as we'll call them. But she didn't get in. She is completely unaware of our presence here, so that is good. We found a nice spot where we can see her. What is really important here is that you can see her and that she cannot see you, because if you don't see her and she gets into a vehicle, you've lost her. Because I'm not going to blip the vehicle for you guys, you have to watch that yourself. So another vehicle parking up there, doing some more provocative moves, I see. Let's see if she gets in here. Right, so she is getting in. Now, as you can see now, I'm not blipping the vehicle or anything of that kind. So if you hadn't been watching now, you would have missed this. The hooker awareness is going rather up, so we're going to wait here. So at this moment in time, the hooker is still quite wary of her surroundings, because she is obviously just, well, probably performed an illegal act. We'll have to verify that, of course, but it looks like she's been doing some illegal things tonight. So she is quite aware of her surroundings, and we have to make sure that she doesn't really get frightened by us, while we still do have to keep a proper view on her. So now she's comfortable in the car, as we'll call it. The hooker awareness bar has disappeared, and we're going to be pulling her over here. Just wait for this red light. Oh, she's going to turn right. Okay, nearly causing... Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Right, so now we actually have a good reason to pull this guy over, or to pull this the driver over. Right, that is not realistic. Sorry guys, I cannot control the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas properly. Right. So why don't you just go, please? You have a green light? Okay. Right, so we got pulled over finally. I will mimic them off the road here so we have a slightly better investigation spot, because we have to do some investigating. For all we know, this guy that's picked her up might be the hooker's husband or the hooker's friend, something like that. So we'll have to verify that. Let's get out here and start the traffic stop. Right, so again we have the solicitation traffic stop menu here, so let's press E, and here we go. So this is the solicitation traffic stop menu, which is a little bit more in depth than the normal one, so you have a lot more options to investigate this call. So let's ask for driver's ID, lens marks, and the passenger's ID, Jasmine Stone. Right, so lens is 38 and Jasmine is 23. Now I'm just going to run them through the computer here. Lens marks, I think it was. License is valid, no active warrants, and let me just check the other one. Jasmine Stone. Jasmine Stone, and let's see what that comes up. That comes up as wanted by the LSSD, so we have something to bring her in on, but we're still going to question them, because we might be able to discover some more charges that we can bring to them. So let's question the driver here. Why is the lady in your vehicle? She's a very nice girl, don't you think? Well, no opinion on that. Her name is Jasmine Cryer. What? I don't think that is the case here. She looks 24 years old to me. Where are you two going? We're just cruising, officer. Lovely day. Yeah, not. How long have you known this lady for? I met her through Life Invader a week ago. Okay. Seems a little bit suspicious, but let's question the passenger and see if their stories match there. So get out of the vehicle so they can't communicate while I'm asking questions, because I like him. That's why you're in the male's vehicle. What is the name of the male? It was Lens McDougal. Okay, he must be 30 years old. Yeah, he looks something like that, doesn't he? Where are you two going? Just driving around, you know? Yeah. I know we've been in the mail for a few days, officer. I met them at the movies. Right, so this seems like a classical case of prostitution activity here. So we've been having quite a lot of complaints about this from the local residents. So we're going to be taking a hard stance against this. We're going to be requesting some backup here, and afterwards we're going to be ordering them out of the car. So let's order the passenger out of the car here. Once my backup arrives. There we go. Let's order the passenger out here. And let's start arresting him there.
Holy shit!
So, unfortunately, you're going to be under arrest.
This is the LSPD!
There we go. So, you're going to be under arrest here. And the driver is now also going to be under arrest. So we're going to order the driver out here, and you're coming in as well. Thank you, backup. So there is of course a chance that they'll resist you when you order them out of the vehicle and arrest them. But calling the backup helps mitigate that a bit, because if there's a backup unit around here, they won't be as willing to take a risk and harm me or something if they're like, oh wow, look at all that. Right, so you can all get back in your vehicle, guys. I'm going to call transport unit for these two.
Backup needed for a suspect placed under arrest in Burton.
We copy you. On standby.
Roger.
So what could have happened there is, because I ordered the passenger out of the vehicle, the driver could have technically made off, and they sometimes do. You know, that is a thing that can happen. The passenger might start resisting you, she might pull a weapon, so you have to be really careful. And I came in there unarmed, so I was quite relaxed about the whole situation because I had my backup unit here. And the backup unit does help mitigate their aggression as you may call it. So you are advised to request backup if you are going to arrest them. However, it might also anger them, so they might think, well, oh no, the backup's coming here, we're going to get arrested, and they might take off, or they might start shooting at you. So it is completely up to you what your decision is there. Transport unit seems to have a bit of trouble getting out, but there we go. Right, so both of the people are under arrest, so we're going to end this call here. Confirm end call, there we go. And driver arrested lawfully, passenger was arrested lawfully, and we earned ourselves a nice 20 points. So at the moment the points don't really do anything, because I and FinKone haven't really implemented our system yet, but later on we might implement a system where you get rewards, and you might unlock special achievements, special abilities, and that kind of thing. Or maybe even some very special hidden callouts. Which are all, you know, those are all things that we could do. Not sure how we're going to work that out completely yet, but we are working on that, guys, so stay tuned for that. So as you saw there, that was only one of the situations that the solicitation callout can go. As I mentioned throughout the solicitation callout itself, there are various ways it can progress depending on the actions you take. So there is no specific way that you should handle a situation. I mean, you could request backup if you wanted to, if you feel safer, but it might endanger, or it might anger the suspects into attacking you or into fleeing. It also might mitigate them into not taking any action against you. So they might have been wanting to pull out a gun, but they didn't. So those are all lots of variables, and for all you know, it might just be the potential hooker's husband that just picked her up. So in that case, if you do arrest the driver, while the driver hasn't done anything wrong, you're not going to get any points for that. On the contrary, you might even lose points. So you really have to do that investigation work before taking a decision. It's not like accept the call out, point a gun at someone, arrest them, and that's it. You know, you have to do some real police work, as you might call it. So I'm just going to be looking for another repeat offender call out here, and I will cut to you guys when I find one. So I will see you then.
18 Lincoln 10 citizens report a possible 406.
Right, so we have a vehicle-related burglary here in Chamberlain Hills. We are currently parked up in the gas station or the petrol station, as our British viewers would say,
Caucasian male, early 30s,
of Davis.
Slender, suspect reported wearing no shirt, light shorts, light sneakers.
No shirt, light shorts, light sneakers. Okay, so we're looking for a male with a no shirt, light shorts, light sneakers. Quite a good description there. So we're going to be rolling through and making as little noise as possible here to not spook the suspect. Try to witness the crime taking place.
10-4.
Okay, so it was around this general area, wasn't it? So we're going to do a little bit of investigation here. Oh, is that it? Oh. Right, is that the guy? No shirt? Right, keep, just move past, yeah.
8
I'm good
Lincoln,
dispatch, 10-4.
10-4. 10-4.
I wonder if that is actually the guy. He looks like the guy. Except the light, what is it, light shorts? Not exactly doing anything wrong, is he? Right, so he saw me, okay. Well, he wasn't really doing anything wrong. Right, hello.
Suspect is Caucasian male, early 30s, slender, no shirt, light shorts, light sneakers.
Right, hello, you match the description of someone who might be causing trouble around this area. I'm just going to have to do some investigation into you, okay? So stand by. Right, so let's see what we can do here. Got a minute to talk? No?
Am I invisible or something?
Okay, well that's not really your name, is it? He's just hanging around here.
Yep.
Okay, yep.
8 Lincoln
Right,
10-4.
okay, he's dispatched 10-4 there.
10-4.
Right, so let's continue the questioning here. Is this your vehicle? No response.
You're invading my space.
I'm
shit
invading your
sucker.
space. Okay. Right, so could you just stay here for a minute while I do some further investigation, please? Thank you very much. I'm just going to inspect the vehicle here. So I think it was this vehicle that was called in, but can't really see any damage done to it. Just going to make sure though, so I'm going to 1020 the reporting person. Seems to be on the other side. Right, can I get him to... Right. Can I get him to get into my car? Is that a thing? No. Okay, so I'll have you move over here. I'll have you move next to my car, please. And stay there. Right, so you stay there while I do some further investigation. I'm just going to get...
8 Lincoln
10-4.
10-4.
I'm just going to get to the reporting person, question them for a moment. Appears to be in this little alleyway. Hello, here I am. Reporting person interactions. Are you the one that called? Yes. Do you have some ID? Cheyenne Redfoot. Seems legit. Why did you call? This guy is always a problem around here. So, did he actually commit a crime? That is my question. Mind coming with me to ID him? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you come with me and we'll have a talk with this guy. He's still there. So I tend to like to respect their privacy and not take
8 Lincoln
and not take the
10-4.
offender, the potential offender, over to the reporting person.
10-4.
That's him. Can you leave now? Yes, you can leave now.
2 weeks clean. You are right about that.
Thank you for your time.
Got me.
Okay, so in this case I don't really see any evidence to arrest this guy. Let's check the vehicle again really quickly. We might be able to call the owner on this one. Request the owner. If it comes to it and you need to tell the vehicle owner about a problem, ask dispatch to check for a contact number. Well, there is quite a big problem here because there is a no parking sign there, so you might have to tow this car actually. Let's call the owner. Let's call the owner. We can't call the owner. Okay, we can't call the owner. So we are going to be towing that car because it is illegally parked here. And you are free to go, my friend. Actually, I do just want to check you out.
8 Lincoln 10-4.
So is there a way to request his ID?
10-4.
That is my question. Right, so let's check his ID. And I just want to make sure he has no warrants or anything, because I don't want to be... oh, no, I'm going to arrest him. I'm going to ask for his ID.
Yep, Kifla.
Kenny Barnhart. Okay, so the suspect is wanted by the LSD, so I am quite glad that I chose to check on him here. So he actually wanted for an offence? It seems like I'm stuck in the animation, no? Okay, so I think I have to issue him a warning here.
Consider this a warning.
And you are going to be coming in. Okay, it doesn't really seem to want to work.
8 Lincoln
LSPD, I
10-4.
will kill you.
You're invading
this is
my
annoying.
space. Shit sucker.
Right. So you
10-4.
get down on the ground, please.
LSPD, I will
I wouldn't have
kill you.
normally used the gun here because, well, he was compliant and that kind of thing, but LSPDFR decided it didn't want to allow an unarmed arrest, so just have to bring him in like this. So one is in custody dispatch, and I will
10-4.
be clear of the call here. So actually that is quite nice. So I think on here he put a warrant in for his arrest, but he didn't actually make him do anything. Like the guy was just standing there. So if I hadn't checked him, I would have probably just let him go, and it would have been a negative point amount for me, I think, because he did have a warrant. I should have checked that out. Luckily I did. But that is something you that is something you could forget about quite easily, I suppose. So there was a no parking sign here, so we are going to be towing this out. Yep. Call for a tow truck here. And we'll be clear of that call. Tow truck seems to be having a bit of difficulty figuring this out. So anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions on that kind of thing, please let me know. I'm also running a beta testing scheme, meaning, well, I think I will release details on that a little bit further down the line. But you could become a beta tester for me, subject to certain conditions, of course, because I'm not going to let just anyone beta test my modifications due to, well, yeah, you have to trust. You have to be able to trust someone, not to send it around, that kind of thing. So I will release some further details on that scheme soon, so you could get early access on all modifications for as long as you like, once you fulfill those conditions. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. There will be a full release of this and other modifications rather soon. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.